Deputies arrived at Upton Road in Hindley yesterday to find 23-year-old Casey Pittman dead of a gunshot wound to the neck. The call was for suicide, but investigators found that was far from the truth. They say after questioning the 4 people in the house, investigators realized their stories did not match up. This led them to discovering the group was in a bedroom doing meth and playing with a gun. Cole County Captain John Wheeler says one of the people says he loaded the gun with bullets without realizing Pittman knew. He said Pittman playfully pointed the gun at himself and fired. Wheeler says the investigation proves the group clearly devised a plan to make it look like Pittman shot himself on purpose.
The caller then called the subject that took the guns and said, "You got to bring it back, because if they're going to call it a suicide, you got to have a gun there." So he brought the gun back.
Wheeler says the 3 suspects are being held in the Cole County Jail on charges including hindering prosecution, tampering with physical evidence, and involuntary manslaughter. He says even though the call came as a suicide, investigators are required to treat it as a homicide.
All the physical evidence has determined that it was a horrible accident, but we still have to push forward with more investigation.
One neighbor says this is actually the 2nd death that has occurred at this house in the last year. Wheeler confirmed this, but said the 2 cases are not related. Wheeler said the investigation is still ongoing and they will not release the names of the 3 suspects until they are formally charged.
All right, Emma, thanks.